Hello, everybody. Welcome back. Welcome back. My voice is a little bit different. I'm still going and battling here with the flu and been having a dry cough. So if you're coughing during the live, please excuse me in there. But I want to say thank you guys for coming in. Thank you for click the likes, the shares, all the subscribes. We're gonna see something very interesting in this. Pluto is considering the ruler of Scorpio, and today the moon is going to be entering Scorpio. It's going to be a squaring Pluto. I kind of like this emotional gravity, this energy in there. This is like I don't like the way I am. I don't like what I'm ruling. I don't like what I'm seeing it in there. I want to go ahead and advance. I want to be have these advancements in there, as Pluto is in Aquarius, and it squares what the beginning of Scorpio. So this is gonna be like in a way like you're gonna be forced to be mirroring your own energies that you have within you. This is why the generations born with Pluto in Aquarius, they're not gonna like the generations born with Pluto at Scorpio, right? So those kind of like of energies of the transformations is because the moon is seeking that stoppage, that blockage. What I have to go back in there? Well, we have to finish the cycle because if you remember it, in there, the last new moon was what the end of Scorpio, right? So right now the moon has to complete this cycle of the Scorpio and feeling at this energy of forced transformations because it's like I don't have a choice because the moon it's going to be squaring what the ruler of Scorpio. She's going to be squaring Pluto, and this is going to be affect kind of like a very kind of like a deep, slowly. It's kind of like somebody grabs you and he holds you like this, but over the time it's beginning what? It's beginning to hurt, right? And this is going to be kind of like the energies pretty much the whole day in there. Hi Jarvis in there, and hi Jason, and hi Ditka. All right, so with these energies that we're going to be see at 7 o'clock in the morning, we're going to see that the moon is going to be dropping these divine energies. It's like, okay, I got the idea. I got that I have to go look into the shadow. I have this within me, but I don't like these transformations. I don't like these forced things. I don't like the way that things are. So, uh, uh, these energies, as we're gonna be seeing it in there, the moon is gonna be sextiling Mars. So be mindful about it's like this kind of like energy of manipulations within the masculine, okay, and without manipulations in the masculine's energies, be so kind of like cautious because the moon it's going to be using this lack of transformations to kind of like a push a little bit Mars. So be mindful about this because Mars right now is like I don't see these visions. He is squaring Neptune that goes direct, and now these directions he's like I want the directions of what of Aries. I want to go back to the Aries energy. So this is going to be at 7 o'clock in the morning. At 8 o'clock, we are going to see that Venus is going to be coming in, talking about the love and values. You need to understand that the love and values, those are the two things that are the salt and of life. Okay, to create. Okay, It is about the values that you have and the love that you have. When you combine them together in there with actions, which is Mars, you're creating these creations. Okay, so right now the love and the values they're looking at, particularly with Chiron, the moon it's gonna be sextiling Venus in a way earlier, but now the ascendant sense is between Venus and the Sun is gonna have this mutual effects in there. And with those mutual effects, as we are going to see it, is going to be what? A lot of growth because that energy is going to be giving us the green light for the growth in the family. We're going to see that energies in there at 8 o'clock as you see this green light straight towards Jupiter. Um, with more of the stuff that's gonna be coming in. We're gonna see the next hour. It's at 9 o'clock. That's gonna be a Mars. Is gonna be coming on the horizon, and Mars, as I said, it squares Neptune. He doesn't like these Piscean duality energies. He doesn't like these shadowing things. He doesn't like what is. It's like is this is illusion? Is this is vision? Is this is truth? This is another kind of like wah 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 wah, and so on. So right now Mars is like I need to go to work. I enter Capricorn. I want to be the pro. I cannot be, when you let's say imagine that you've been studying to be a professional and you go into work somewhere and whatever you study is not performed. So now, since you are the pro, you study in there, you're seeing it, all the stuff, they're not proper, right? So with this energy says right now, this is what the Mars is going to start seeing it. We're going to start seeing it that the things that are done is not properly okay. All right. Very interesting. I'm going to zip it up a little bit. The hours about 12 o'clock, we are going to be seeing a lot of intensity, a lot of pressures that is going to be coming in. The moon right now, it's at 4 degrees. So that this apex of energy towards Pluto is going to start coming out. It's going to be start fading out. It's going to be a little bit better. But that 12 o'clock energies is about that the authority, the love, and values and actions are very close, and they start gonna getting very close together. So this energy is gonna be some like very very intense because what's happening is that the sun is gonna be start going towards the Mars, who is a little bit slower, while the Venus is gonna be speeding up, and they're all gonna be meet together in Capricorn. Now with this, excuse me, with these energies, we are going to find out that power of creations, which you're going to create it in there. But in order to create it, you have to understand what you're not, which is in where? It's in the shadow. And this is why the moon is can try to trick things in there, but stay kind of like cautious or aware of, even though the intuition can kind of like I don't like this transformation, but we can do something else just to kind of like escape. And Pluto is gonna be no, there is no escape on this. All right, we talked about this yesterday. All right, 1 o'clock is gonna be more focus of this inner work and the inner child. In there, you're gonna be see this energy. We're gonna be seeing it like pretty much within 2 weeks. We are gonna see this very beautiful energy that it's gonna be coming in with the North Node. So within 2 weeks, the Sun is gonna comes in and it's gonna start what? It's gonna be start trining the North Node, and that is what the authority is gonna be like. You know what? I'm looking to the future. Enough with the past. Enough with the pains. Enough with the drama from the past. Enough with what I was. I want to figure out what I want to be, and I'm going to go there. So you have to put that as a goal, because if it's not a goal, it's only a wish, right? So at 2 o'clock, we're going to see this energy that it's going to be opposing Jupiter in there. But with opposing Jupiter, you're going to be facing the challenges of what you have not matured, what you have not grown, what you have not understood. Okay. And don't escaping this stuff, because this stuff is very important, because they're going to come back to us one way or another. 3 o'clock, the inner work is going to be with Pluto. Pluto is going to come in and is going to be saying, you know what, that transformation is going to be good for you, because this new advancements is going to be making the life easier for you. I bring in it this deeper transformations in the humanity. Okay. And right now, Mercury understands this, Lilith understanding this in there, but the Moon right now, it's like I don't like it. I don't want it. I want an emotional depth. I'm not caring about this deep evolutionary process and Aquarius to inventing things. I want to have this emotional security. And Pluto is like, you want the emotional security, but you have not to innovate yourself. You have to do and finish work into the shadow. All right. There's going to be some beautiful yacht in the next hour. This is going to be with the inner work from Aquarius. So if you have anything around the 20th degrees of Aquarius, you're going to feel these energies that's going to be between the Sun and Jupiter is going to be the apex. Very powerful moments, because you see, when you get the energies of creations and you see how you're putting the pieces together and how this is going to becomes and start working, but also is going to benefit the society. Guess is what you're doing. You're getting what? All the energy that you're going to need. But after getting all this, you have to what? You have to really do it, physically do it. Okay? And that is going to be some very rough challenge. All right, the next hour, we're going to see some, the inner work is going to be with the North Node. Powerful moments in there, because the moon right now, it's trining the North Node. That is going to be when the intuition is going to be telling you, I'm going against these transformations, but I understanding that transformations is needed for what? For my growth. And I can understand, I can stop opposing this Pluto. And this is where the moon, it's going to be at 6 degrees. Right now, Pluto is at 2. So we're going to start seeing it how the moon, it's going to be releasing this pressure of standing against Pluto, because Pluto is Pluto. He's the ruler, right? All right, 6 o'clock. Saturn is going to be with the inner work in there. He's currently squared Venus and the Sun and Mars. And usually on those aspects in there, in the personal charts in there, I see a lot of people who are struggling with love and values with others, but also they struggle it from within themselves personally. So if you have a Saturn square of Venus, or Saturn squares Mars, Saturn squares the Sun, this is about for your good, so you can learn certain things. Okay, those are kind of like restrictions. Is like you cannot go too fast. You cannot go and surpass. You cannot just jump the hoops. You have to understand something in depth. And this right now, this energy is going to be asking to look for this. It's collective energy. It's you to understand that love and the values, they are very powerful. Okay, because your values, this could be not only materialistic values. Materialistic values is important. We're talking about the values as personality, as to who you are. This is where you need to look at it, those values in there. And when you put love in there to these values within you, now this is who makes you. But those values not applied without actions, without this Mars, there will be what? No creations. And this is Mars and Venus when it comes together, they're creating an authority. All right? New authority means babies. All right. Hi. I will zip it up a little bit because I'm tired of talking about Chiron and Jupiter, this growth in the inner child. Okay, we're gonna see that it's gonna be at 8 o'clock. At 9 o'clock, the inner work is gonna be at Taurus. This is gonna be a sextile towards the North Node. You're gonna see later on, and we are gonna go through the Taurus season, how this energy is gonna be affecting the boost. Okay, we're gonna see there's gonna be a very great things. Uranus is gonna be shifting sudden changes, positive, when it hit turns direct and Taurus, until we are learning to get along to each other. And this is when Uranus is going to be entering Gemini, so we can learn about sharing values, survival modes in these positions. All right, 10 o'clock, that inner work is going to be with that Uranus. That's what I'm talking to you more about it. But currently, these beautiful energies between Uranus, Neptune, and Saturn, they are very powerful. Okay, this is a very powerful moment. A lot of energy standing at the end between the cusps. Okay, but this energy of Pisces, Aries, that is the death of the old and rebirth to the new. This is a when you're dying as a fruit, but you're still carrying the seed. And understand, the fruit will decay, but the seed that is in the fruit, it's entering the ground, and it's going to have a new life. Okay, so for a lot of the people, they're going to be like, no, I want to be the fruit. I like it, the fruit was good, and so on and so on. You're not seeing it though. The evolution is asking you for the seed. All right, there's going to be some challenges about 11 o'clock. We're going to see those challenges in there. This is going to be with the inner work and the ascendant that it's going to be at Virgo with the South Node. A lot of duality is like, okay, but can I do this? Can I do that? You trying the tricks, other things, and so on. And right now, the moon is particularly starting to get there, and the divine comes in is like, why you cannot be real? Change yourself to be real, and you don't have to worry about anything else. You are a real. Could you be able to do that? Because that way, you have your dept emotions within you. So you can be using these depth emotions that it comes in with Scorpio to be using it in a proper way with transformations, your own self. Okay? So you have to learn to combine it. And that's what Pluto is going to be giving these little secrets when the moon and Pluto is going to be meeting pretty soon in there. Okay? All right. So that's all I have for you for today, and I'm gonna be giving you for tomorrow morning what the moon is gonna be exactly there. The moon it's going to be in very good positions, no pressure aspects. You're accepting the work within the shadow, but you're also gonna be focused on what I understood, what I went through it, and I am going to be going towards the future self. I'm going to be develop my soul, my spirit, and I'm going to go get my destiny. And I have to have what? No fears. Okay? So this is what is. I want to say thank you guys for coming in and watching. I want to apologize again for the cough and so on, but hopefully it's gonna be some better days coming in. All right, guys. Much love to you. See you tomorrow.